Hi guys, I'm Shelly. Tonight I will be Jonesing with
Man. All right, and tonight we are jonesing on Skrewball Peanut Butter Whiskey. All right, Shells. This is Skrewball Peanut Butter Whiskey. First of all, as I'll do all my guests, thank you for joining me. This was a long time in the making, but glad to have you.
Yeah.
I did a little screwball right here because this is kind of like a weird kind of product that's taken a huge craze. So this is a 750. This is 35% alcohol, so it's 70 proof. I do not remember how much this cost, but I'll put it down at the bottom. I don't think it's like 20 some odd bucks. And the reason why I say it's kind of one of those weird craze things because I think with the exception of maybe Fireball or cinnamon whiskey, I haven't seen anything impact the spirits industry this big. Crown Peach was big and everybody started making peach. But since Skrewball came out, I've seen so many others try and duplicate this. And this came as a part of like a husband and wife team. We were talking about earlier, it was Brittany and Steven and Steve Gang. They were the masterminds that got together and created Skrewball. I looked online for things like, what type of whiskey it is that they base it out of or that they start with, information about the additives, and there's really not a ton about it. But like Fireball, you don't research what kind of cinnamon it is. No. You pop it and you drink it and you enjoy it or you don't.
Right.
So I figured that since everybody was into it and talking about it, that we should definitely do it.
Sounds good to me.
All right. This is, it says to the misfits, black sheeps, and screwballs. So it's kind of wild and wacky. I mean, they've got Skrewball imprinted on the bottles. They've got the sheep on the bottle. The labeling feels not like fill it. It's not like regular paper. This is like invitation to a wedding paper kind of deal. So I think that they've done things really, really well. And now let's see if they got the juice right.
Let's try it.
Well, here, house rules. We will pop the bottle. We'll take a neat shot. We'll take on the rocks pour. And we'll talk about what we like, kind of smell it. I'll see if it smells like peanut butter. And then from there, I'll ask that you maybe share with our guests maybe a tip to tell, any social media that you want to talk about, and we'll rate this thing.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, well, this is not a cork, but it's got a nice little crack. Yeah. It's peanut butter whiskey, so I'm going to pour us a neat little pour right here. We're going to start light tonight because I think we're going to drink a little bit.
I think so.
It's been a long time since we hung out together, so we definitely got to drink a little bit.
Yeah, we got to make up for some lost time.
So we'll swirl around, take a good whiff. Kind of like peanut butter, but
very faint.
Not like I just opened the peanut butter jar.
No, very faint, but.
I know one thing that I will add, that on the label it says contains peanuts. So if you got a peanut allergy,
definitely
it is so, which is a good thing because to me it says it uses natural peanuts and not like some artificial peanut extract kind of deal.
Got you. Yeah, to me I think it.
When I went back, it smells a little bit more.
Yeah, I was gonna say it smells a little bit more, but I smell more like a honey roasted peanut.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I smell.
It's like a roasted peanut. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's do what we do.
Right.
We say
click them and drink them.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. You want to share some initial thoughts?
Initially, it didn't taste like peanut butter to me.
Okay.
On my palate.
At first.
At first, but when I lick my lips, I taste a slight peanut butter.
Okay. All right, let's put it on the rocks. I'm gonna pour us a little bit more because we played around a little bit and we had a little water in our glass, so we're gonna need to spread it around a little bit. No, not a lot of peanut butter on the rocks. And that happens. It's got to be a real strong odor to survive the ice.
Yeah.
Clink them and drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I normally lead in first, but you're our guest. So tell me, you want to talk about what you're experiencing in the two?
So I think I definitely like it more room temperature.
Room temperature? Okay.
Yeah, because I think trying it cold. I think it deflates the flavor a little bit, in my opinion.
And chilling something, adding water to it, and that could be that we have a lot of water. I'm almost tempted to like scoop out an ice cube, but I don't want to scoop out an ice cube on TV on the thing. Well, maybe we should pause and scoop out an ice cube. Are we gonna pause? Boom. So I had us pull just an ice cube out and swirl it around because I felt like we got a lot of water on that last one, and I want to make sure that it wasn't the water that muted it.
Right.
All right. It was watered down.
It was watered down.
It was watered down. Okay. Now you can really give it a valid assessment.
I still think I like it room temperature.
Room temperature best.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the taste lingers a little bit longer for me. I don't know. It's just not as quite as peanut buttery as I anticipated.
Yeah.
It's very slight.
Okay.
But since it's peanut butter flavor, I would expect it to
be a little bolder.
Yeah, be bolder.
So let's talk about a couple things. One, if you swirl that around there, you see what you probably they can't see on camera, but it lingers. It's some legs on it, so there's some viscosity to that. So it's got it doesn't fully coat your mouth. Like right now, I don't really feel it in my mouth, but while I'm drinking it, it's smooth and kind of buttery and kind of creamy. It does have a peanut butter flavor to it.
Oh yeah, for
but
sure.
I do taste the whiskey. But it is on the sweeter side. I would say there's a lot of sweetness to it. This is the best way I can describe this is if you had a peanut butter sandwich before, I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love peanut
And
butter.
after you eat the peanut butter sandwich, you have like your sandwich is done and you're moving on. Maybe you didn't drink anything. It's a little a little hint of peanut butter in there. You know,
because like me, I feel like I keep licking my lips because I still.
I had a peanut butter sandwich earlier, and it is a hint. It's faint, and I like that aspect of it because it's not like overpowering. It's not like trying to drink peanut butter, because I don't think you'd want to drink peanut butter.
No, absolutely not. You wouldn't be able to.
But I think the fact that you drink the whiskey. You know you got 35% in here, so if you keep going long enough, you're going to have a little buzz happening. And the fact that you get that peanut butter, you're like, ooh, hey, peanut butter girl. That kind of feeling as you flow through it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
No, I really do.
Yeah.
I like it too.
I don't know. I like things chilled. So I kind of like the chilled aspect.
And it's oddly strange for me because I usually like things chilled too.
Yeah.
But I do think it's still, I just took a sip, so I still think it tastes, to me, I like that bolder flavor that I get.
I will say that it kind of gets mapley, sort of, on when it's chilled. And it's more peanut butter neat.
I think that's a good assessment.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Now, they say, well, first of all, let's handle business. So we got to rate this thing. So we rate it on a scale of 1 to 5.
Okay.
5 being, we love it. It's our new thing. We're going to try and get more Skrewball. Or 1, we hate it. Let's push this thing off the table and bust the bottle wide open. On that scale, where would you rate it?
I'm pretty much in the middle. I think it's a 3.
3? Okay.
I'm not really a whiskey drinker. Mm-hmm. However, I love peanut butter. So this kind of leads me to actually wanting to get a bottle. Okay. And actually have whiskey at the house where right now I don't have any.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a 3. I didn't love it, but I would definitely want to try it again.
You drink it again. If you saw it at the bar, you grab it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think for that very reason, I give it a 3.5. It's better than a middle. It's a surprise to me. I'm like, ooh, okay, this was decent. I like this. And the fact that I think that if you're not a diehard bourbon Bible toting drinker, meaning that whiskey can only be, no flavors. Because if that's you, you're probably not going to like it. But if you can get past that and you're open to flavors, I think this is a really good expression of that. Now, I'm not going to go 4 because I don't think I'll probably ever buy another bottle unless I'm buying a bottle to share with someone. Yeah. And I don't think that I could sit down and drink a lot of this because
it's definitely a sipping kind of drink.
I'll sip a little bit, and that's about it. I can't do more than 1 or maybe 2. I feel like it would be a little too over the top for me. Yeah. So for that, I stick with my 3.5. Okay, cool. Now they say if you mix this with Chambord, that it gives you a peanut butter and jelly feel, and I think I might have some Chambord here. I thought I did, but I don't. Do you see Chambord look like a bomb? Yeah, right over there. Can you reach that? So let's try it. And while we're trying it, I need a little bit more because I sit down. While we're trying that, can you tell us if you want to share any social media? And my viewers love to hear a tipsy tale. And I know you got something. Whether you share them or not, it's one story. But I've been there for several of those tipsy tales.
I know. Man, the first thing that comes to mind for me is definitely Goldschlager. Back in the day, that was my go-to drink. I could kill a whole bottle. Not saying it was good afterwards, but I could kill a whole bottle. Man knows that for sure. Goldschlager takes me to places where I start mixing it with weird stuff and crazy times.
Takes you to dark places.
But fun times. Fun times for sure. So I don't really touch Goldschlager like I used to because of that. I'm more of a mixed drink sipping kind of gal now.
Okay. Maybe you need a little. I feel like it should have more of a purple hue to it. You gotta get a little. Oh, that might have been too much. All right. Well, let's see what we got. You want to share any social media, anything that you're working on, or are you good?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Still smells peanut buttery to me. Mm-hmm. Let's see how the peanut butter and jelly shot tastes.
It's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. I was like, oh, that Chambord brings it out.
Mm-hmm. That definitely enhances it.
Oh yeah. Well, while we're enjoying a peanut butter and jelly shot, I always like to remind y'all that if you're in the mood or in the market for a decanter, be sure to check out PrestigeDecanters.com. Use the promo code Jones and Mann. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jones and Mann. Shells, it's been a pleasure as always. Let's do some more drinking a little later on.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you next time. Click 'em and drink.
Later.